Eric has just done the Howard Stern Show. The charismatic as hell John Hein and Baba Booey drag him in for an interview there. Let's watch.
The big story, no offense to Natalie, of course, was the first in-studio appearance of Eric the Midget. Eric, how you doing?
I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, my
God. If we've all seen that one kind of porn where there's a little white lady surrounded by, men, we'll just say. And, poor Eric has that scenario going on right now. He's surrounded.
Now,
looks like he's melting.
Yeah, these lights are not the greatest.
Is this the same day? Because he's wearing
Same
the
day.
same
They just
sweater.
wheeled him right in there. How's the
This is like-
volume on that, by the way? Is the volume okay on this?
Yeah.
It's a little low, but
Okay, I can
yeah,
dig
this
it.
is probably 15 minutes after the show ended, right? It's about a good maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah, they're a tight ship over there. They want to get this guy out. So this was only about a 30-minute interview with Eric. So here we
Did everything go as you thought
I
it
hope
would
they
today?
interviewed
Or were
Kelly
you...
Clarkson.
go. No, they really missed an opportunity, I guess.
genuinely surprised by what happened?
Well, I'm genuinely surprised
That was that noise.
Oh my! Even
by
his
some.
noises sound like mutants. Like can you play that again?
I
That did
don't
not
want to, but I will.
That did not sound right.
Well,
That
I'm
was bad. Really bad.
God, it sounds like a
That's-
kazoo.
So I'll play it one more time and just remind everyone this is the sound I make when I finish in a lake.
Thought it would today? Or were you genuinely surprised by what happened?
well, I'm genuinely surprised by some
It's just one quick sound. They know I'm done. Time to shower up, ladies.
of it, but of course, I definitely did not like seeing high pitch there.
Well, high pitch wasn't there. It was Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah, right, Gary.
Now, who pisses you off more, High Pitch Eric or Steve Langford?
I'd say probably high pitch.
Because
Well, he's just obnoxious.
And what is Steve? What is it about Steve that you don't dig?
Steve
God,
Langford
he's
has
there.
entered the room.
Look at him.
And
He's there.
And Steve Langford, you'll learn real quick, pulls no punch. He sees a 2-foot man in a chair that's shaped as a turkey, and he's like, I got him right where I want him. This is fascinating.
Well, his reporting was getting on my nerves because he was just digging too much into my personal business and stuff.
But that's what a reporter does.
Well, especially when personal business is advertised and promoted ad nauseum on the Stern Show.
Okay.
I don't remember what was the
Eric's knitting
Okay.
with his hands. He's like, okay, what?
exact thing that you.
Hold on, this was such a magical time for entertainment. Like people, I think, like you, Casey, and I think most of the dabblers. This was just such a golden era where there was comedy, and everyone had a part to play. And Steve's part was the overzealous reporter who took his job very seriously. I miss this so much. I miss the dynamic. I miss the comedy that came from all of this. This just really warms me to see it, because I was like, I loved listening to this show every morning. I don't know. Just had to say that.
I think what you're describing there is role players. Like everyone now wants or thinks they are Howard, because we live in a society where you're rewarded for the biggest and the most. But at a time where, like, Robert Horry realized, hey, I could win 8 titles, just shoot threes and get rebounds. I'll just be a role player. And then he becomes, one of the winningest people of all time. Steve Langford knew his role very well. The news team at large knew their role very well. Howard was very good at letting people know their role and letting them just do that thing. He sort of took the leash off once he put you in the silo he needed you in. Look at Sal and Richard as an example. He's like, listen, I need you guys nuts. Be as nuts as possible in this room and doing it in a way we can use the content.
As long as you're contributing, as long as you're creating, I don't care what you do. as long as you're contributing. And
really,
there was a role for the ensemble for everyone.
I would say I could probably say, just through my own experience, that I could trace that back to Howard's love of transcendental meditation. Because what TM actually sort of does is it really like defrags you and organizes your thoughts. The way I've always heard it described, and the best way I describe it musically, is like if you're walking through a philharmonic, like you're in the middle of it, but you can hear all the separate instruments. That's really key, right? If you can pick out separate instruments. What are we talking about? Let's get back to this thing. Sorry. Electra, this is where you go.
Who gives a shit? Who gives a fuck?
There you go. Perfect line from Steve himself.
Basically.
Well,
yes.
this conversation we'll pick up later on the Who Gives a Shit channel here on Hackride Studio.
You were upset by.
Well, first it started last year with, the whole.
It's kind of amazing that no one on YouTube has started a Who Gives a Shit channel. You know what I'm saying? It's right there under everyone's nose.
We'll see it now.
thing with.
Well, no, I mean, this is not the incubator for ideas on the internet, but it is funny that has not existed.
Diana, calling her mom. And then, of course, in January and February was the whole digging into my relationship that I had at that time.
Well, let me ask you a question. Was the reporting that Steve did on Diana DeGarmo, was there any part of it that was not true?
I didn't call that much. I mean, he really kind of blew it quite a bit out of.
Not that pervy. It was a
Yeah.
Bullshit.
So you think
Be
Steve
a little
exa-
specific.
We were in the gray area of stalking, not in the dark black area. You know what I'm saying? We're still shades away from that.
exaggerated to make the story sound better, something along those lines?
Well, it sounds like
Yeah.
today that we, if anything, we underplayed it.
Oh, is that because of the news story you did? I don't know if Eric heard that.
Well, it sounds like, listening to the Stern Show today, that there were a lot of phone calls made.
Just from
Fucking Gary drinking that water, sloshing around, ruining
So
the whole
loud, I know.
Those big giant lips.
thing. I
You
gotta
know,
wet my teeth.
If I could say one more thing about Steve, even though he's not comedically brilliant and he's playing the role of this overzealous reporter, he did know how to tweak people, and I have to really give him credit. This is as someone who went to legitimate troll school. He knows a lot of our tricks on how to anger people when you really want to twist the knife on them. And he really got it well with Eric. Just drop a little hint at something he knows Eric can't resist arguing about.
Mhm.
Anyway.
And then anytime he feels special and above it all you'd have to whisper in his ear, "Sour shoes on line 1."
Or
And he'd-
Mud Langford.
Diana talking.
I don't remember. I'm gonna just say no from now on because
He
then you'll
shit his
explain.
pants and someone found out about it and he tried to keep it a secret. And apparently when he used to work for a legitimate news channel, he got a nickname, Mud Langford.
Mud Melendez really works. I'm just saying.
You mean?
Yes, exactly.
Now, Steve, do you have have an in for Eric? Do you have an agenda with him? Because you two seem to go at it quite a bit.
Well, I seem to go at it with everyone.
That's true. But Eric in
So-
particular, I'd say.
No. So
I'm a catty bitch. Meow. Right? Anyway,
Stupid fucking whore!
Langford's giving off a little femmy action. He's probably got wife and kids.
I mean, take a number here.
Canadian.
I mean,
That explains it.
everybody who's in the crosshairs of a good news story believes or
Right.
yells, "Why me? Why me?"
That is true.
Natalie, do you find Steve strange at all? Do you think he's sort of has an agenda with Eric or anybody else on the show as a fan?
I think he's doing his job. I personally, I can't get past the huge penis, so I wasn't even listening.
Alleged.
But Steve is our
Do you
reporter.
remember the audio that with Richard? Huge penis. It was like the newscaster sound where you'd hear like the huge penis, penis, huge penis,
yeah.
huge
Yep.
penis.
Yep. Steve Langford has a huge penis. Penis.
Penis, penis, huge penis, huge penis.
Penis.
I don't think that comment came
was fun.
through on YouTube, but it's in our EV mug. So thank you very much, Don.
You know, we sent Steve out on some.
We need to find that audio because I think us describing it is not good. DJ Electra needs to hear that.
No, let's just let's
Not
just
now,
sing penis.
I'm just
Two grown men singing penis at each other. What could go wrong?
Penis.
Stories where he did amazing
Don,
work.
Don did say that. Oh, okay. Yes, Don. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to steal your comment.
Comment thief.
He loved it. Don't forget, this is the guy that sat in a cab with Elliot Offen while Elliot went crazy and refused to get out. I got great tape. So when you hear
that is something we should cover. Do you remember that?
No, he sat in a car with Elliot.
He's like, right, I'm gonna take you out. I'm gonna kill you. You know, I'm not gonna say the word here on YouTube, but I'm gonna murder you. And he's like, you're gonna murder me. How are you gonna do that, Elliot? And like he wouldn't leave the car, and Elliot was just like confused.
Man, I don't remember that at all. I believe it, but I don't remember it. Right?
It's fun when I know something you don't. Happens rarely. I'm gonna soak in it.
those stories, you think that's great. So if he's going to be a reporter, he's got to report on everyone, right, Eric?
I guess you do have a point there.
But Eric still has a right to get mad about it.
Well, Eric's asked numerous times to have Steve kicked off, right? You've called for Steve's job, correct, Eric?
Yes.
And Steve, how do you respond to such
Awkward.
accusations?
Listen, you know, it's just the same old thing. Nobody likes being in the crosshairs. Everybody wants me fired. Well, you know, maybe somebody will fire me. Who knows?
Well, Eric, you've got Steve right in front of you. Feel free to say whatever you've wanted to say to him over the past year or so.
Well, right now things between him and I aren't that bad at the moment. I've been giving him.
Oh, what is he? Look at his. What is he twitching his fingers?
Oh my God! I'm so glad you said that. I was like, don't mention the fingers. Okay. Well, if you're watching the fingers, what the fuck is happening? I can't even tell what the shadow is a shadow of.
It reminds me of the part of Snow White where that finger comes through the window and it's the witch's finger with the
witch's
apple.
Finger. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
God.
Watch it. Everyone, pay attention to. And Eric, we love you. We love you. Every donation, part of donation goes to Ehlers Danlos, blah, blah, blah. We love you, Eric, but we can make fun of your fingers.
Things between him and I aren't that bad at the moment. I've been giving him interviews the last.
Eat the apple, my pretty. You will sleep for ages.
It's arthritis. It's probably really painful. I feel bad for him.
Has anyone seen the picture of Kelly Osbourne's hands?
I can't get over her grill, so no, I have no look at her hands.
Just you got to Google. There's a picture. Believe me, it's like trending right now. Kelly Osbourne's hands.
Does she just have like stick fingers?
No.
Are they fat?
No.
Does anyone get the? She looks like the lady from Mars Attacks that was actually an alien.
Yes, but apparently Ozempic does not take fat out of the hands.
Apparently not.
You've got to see they are grotesque when you see the size of her body. Anyway, just think of that.
Holy cow.
Eric's hands on a normal-sized human being. Are you seeing the pictures of it right now?
That is so bizarre.
That's bizarre, right? It's weird.
How bizarre. How bizarre.
What she used to look like? She was like a normal person. Now she's like
she's a normal little fat kid. You know, now it is
now she is a robot. Like, I don't know.
When I watched when Maynard sang the Crazy Train at the Ozzy memorial or whatever it was. It was the tribute. I watched it. They show for a moment. They show Ozzy's family, and my wife was in the room, and she goes, "What's Kira Sedgwick doing there with Sharon Osbourne?"
Nice.
And I was like, "That's Kelly Osbourne." She's like, "Really?" She's like, "She looks like a 70-year-old Kira Sedgwick." It's like
it looked like the Addams Family. Like they just flashed on them real quick, and you're like, "Oh, the monsters still exist."
I think that picture with the big hands is fake. That is photoshopped.
I thought so too, but I found it on a legitimate. What am I trying to say? A legitimate magazine cover or magazine post.
No,
but
they made
so
it look
if it
worse
is,
than it really was.
If it is, it got past a lot of filters. Is my point.
All right, guys, and thus ends our Kelly Osbourne talk for the evening. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you reference back to this when you tell your friends all
telling
about
you,
it at the water.
it looks like the first thing I thought of was Eric's fingers.
Last couple of weeks, and doing stories with him. So right at the moment, things aren't too bad with him. So I guess wouldn't have all that much negative to say to him right now.
See, this is why we live in the Bizarro universe. Eric is granting interviews, and we're happy to get them.
Steve, what would
so the video drops out here for a minute. It does that for about 9 minutes, and then we get rid of the video.
you like to say?
By the way, obviously, I want to say it's very nice to meet you. For the first time in person. This is great.
Right.
We did have a story late last week, which I need to ask you about. Another promotional appearance, an appearance at Arco Arena in Sacramento coming up on February 27th.
Right.
Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, on February 27th, when the Kings play the Clippers, I will be doing a meet and greet event or appearance before the game.
In the arena?
In the arena.
Now, is the team aware of your presence?
Yes, because it's being set up through one of the guys that works with the Maloof company, and he's one of their ticket sales people, and he's the one helping me put this all together.
Who introduced you to the Maloofs, Eric?
So wait, hold on. So this is all him
through it, man.
Hold on, I know, but I'm saying he's trying to defend himself to Steve. I want to give it context for anyone who doesn't know, because of the 0.0 situation, he's trying to now defend himself and say we're trying it again, but this time we have people who want to show up.
That
right?
And
Am I right about that?
Right, and the first one was at a Sacramento Monarchs game. This one is at a Sacramento Kings game. So he has gone from the ladies' ball to the men's ball, which is significant because way more people go to the men's ball. And so this seems more real than the first. But they talk about the first one again. It's amazing what actually the first one was. So they talk about that, though.
Nice.
I have a question.
Who?
Okay, would you guys rather have someone who's a little bit on the chunky side, or
Yes.
someone like Kelly Osbourne or
No,
her mom that are fully
A.
like
A.
cachectic or whatever the word is?
You can stop your A. That is not something you want to put your meat into regularly.
Define a little
skeleton.
chunky.
I mean, like,
I'm kidding.
know.
The skeleton, totally.
Good
All right,
point. That's a
next,
fair
go
rather
move
have
on.
the skeleton. Okay. All
good
right.
point.
Good to know. One of each. All right.
Who
we're split down the
specifically?
middle.
Both. I'll just squash them together and make the perfect lady.
You.
Just okay. I just want to make that clear.
Are you and Eric on good terms, Gary? Because
Yeah.
you guys run hot and cold.
No,
a
I
little
think
bit.
we sort of, I told him today to his face, which is a little bit easier, what my issue is with him, as I feel that he's not grateful enough. Like, when we get him into stuff, I have to drag a thank you out of him. But I think we talked about it today, so we're starting with a clean slate. Should last till Thursday.
And Natalie, you're
Gary got down on a knee and got in his face.
shaking your head. You agree with what Gary's saying about Eric being a bit ungrateful at times?
Well, that's why I love him.
It's his defining characteristic, let's be honest.
Right.
Why we love him, yeah.
Yes, it's why we're talking about him.
I told Eric that the thing that really
Talking about the most boring things he's ever talked about, and we're still listening right now. Right now, we're still listening.
upset me was he asked me to get him into this event with the Maloofs, and I didn't call him back for 2 days because I was working on it, and he left me this horribly angry message. He's like, fuck you. If you're fucking pranking me, then go fuck yourself. And I was really legitimately working on getting him in, and then I called him.
Face. I've been hard to some people. Anyone watching Fallout? That looks like the dude from the guy whose arm fell out.
Oh my God. Yes, it does.
He's a ghoul.
That's funny. I was going to actually go with, it looks like Tiny Eraserhead, but yours is better. That is better.
Who gave Eric the forced evolutionary virus? Who did that? Was that you? I'm looking at you, Electra. You give him the FEV.
Wasn't me.
But we discussed that, and now we're past it.
Eric, is that fair? Do you feel like you're ungrateful, or you get a sort of a bad rap for that?
I think I kind of get a bad rap for it. Because, I have said thank you on occasion, and a lot of the times when I have said
It's like a tiny gazelle out in the Africa park where like a wild lion gets too close. You see his eyes sort of dart around like, oh no, I'm about to be eaten. No, it's just the sound guy, Eric. He needs to stand here. You'll be okay. No one's gonna eat you. Well,
They might.
Scott, the engineer, might eat you.
Thank you on air. It will get
I'd
stepped
eat
over
'em.
by Fred playing a sound effect or Artie saying, okay, that's it, bye. Or something to that effect.
Do you think you're?
He does. He has Whitney Cummings hands. You notice that? You ever see her do her show? Talks with her hands a lot. Gavin Newsom hands. Anyone? Tim Dillon hands.
Oh,
Yes.
I have seen that.
They talk
But
with
he-
their hands.
But you notice he only does it with one, though? He only does it with one hand.
He's shy.
I'm worried that you won't be able to be angry now that you've come here and met everyone.
Oh, don't worry, Natalie.
And everyone's
Don't you
been nice to you. Are you still going to
Don't
be
you
able
worry.
to be the little angry Eric I love?
Are we? If we're counting Natalie as like a little extra pounds, then I'm picking A, because that's some nice thickness right there. Now, if you're looking at Natalie today, we might go with Skeletor. Anyway, I'm done answering that question.
She's still alive?
I'm sure
Google her today. She
I'm good.
You know, yeah, she's a little marshmallow lady. It's cute.
that, at
Captain
some
Pike.
point Stern or, anyone else on the show will say something that will piss me off, or a caller will call in and say something that will piss me off to bring me back into that mood again.
I hope so.
Well, I hate to interrupt Kumbaya here. On
God
that
damn
note,
you, Steve.
Johnny Fratto now acknowledging, he claims, that he bought all 50 tickets for the people, the fans, the alleged fans who went to your last appearance at
Alleged
Arco Arena in Sacramento, that there were 0.0 tickets sold for your personal appearance. He stepped in secretly, he claims,
Shocking.
and bought all 50 tickets.
I guess since he's come out with that, then I should say that, yeah, he did do that.
So did that mean that nobody showed up?
Well, not exactly. I mean, the event, I was still signing autographs for the staff people that worked at the arena.
You heard that right. He
For the staff.
wasn't there for paying fans. He was there for a concession and staff. That's amazing. Hey guys, here's your $4.50 an hour. Thank you guys for doing the games. Also, meet this kid in this chair. Yeah, you're required
How
to come meet
does
him.
he have such high self-esteem? Like he
That-
just
that's
looks-
the question.
he's
We've always won-
amazing.
That is a mystery. And by the way, I do want to just say that I guess it was a little over a year ago when I actually got to speak to Johnny Fratto Jr.
Yeah.
This was one of the things we talked about, and Johnny Fratto Jr. said that it was funny because his memory of Johnny buying those tickets was as a troll to fuck with Eric, but it's funny that he's saying it this way. So I'm curious whose memory is better. I don't think he was lying to me. I think he sincerely believed that, but I'm a little curious as to whose memory is accurate, because I could totally see Johnny doing that to fuck with Eric. I could totally see it, and that's honestly what I believed all this time. But now with this context of saying he bought him as kind of a as a way to, well, you know what? Actually, I don't really know what Steve's point is about Johnny buying them. Maybe it was a troll all along. I don't know.
Hey, Eric, we got all the popcorn dealers in here. They want to get a signature. Like, who would? I mean, it was crazy to think people going to a ladies' basketball game would give a fuck about Eric the Midget or knew who the fuck he was.
Right.
Exactly.
But it's even a step further to think the staff at the stadium would know. Most of them are like, hablo Eric es who?
One of the
Eric?"
staff members was probably like, okay, this guy's here signing autographs. Nobody is here to get one. Everybody go get an autograph right now.
Or
And
hey,
Feel
and he's
better.
in a wheelchair. Please be nice. Smile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what happened.
Juan and Susanna, they giving us extra break to go meet retard. we go meet retard. We get extra 10-minute break.
So, I still technically did a meet and greet, but it was just the staff people working at the arena came in.
See, they made them go.
Or no one came, and the only people were there were staff, and everyone's just like,
Exactly,
well,
and that's his whole memory of it. Is that the staff really wanted my
Eric, we're gonna
autograph.
call this a staff meet and greet because you only met the staff because no one else met you. That's hilarious too. So
It'd be funny if there was like a table of free snacks And the employees came by just to get a snack, and they're like, "Oh, Eric, yeah, hey, what's happening, buddy? How are you?"
Yes. Yeah, Pedro, go meet retard. I don't want to meet retard. They have crackers. Oh, okay, retard for crackers.
There's donuts. Oh, okay, I'm gonna go get a donut.
That would be like me showing up to a Lakers game or something and being like, "I'm doing a meet and greet for DJ Electra." Like nobody would
let's get
show
that going.
up. What the
Let's
hell?
get that going. You met, and then she gets there. Everyone gets a look at her tits, and like all the staff want to meet her.
To the suite that they put me in,
To be there.
and I signed autographs for them, took pictures with them, and shook hands and talked to them and stuff.
So to phrase it correctly, nobody bought a ticket other than Johnny Bravo.
Well, yeah. Also, we did not do that great of a job at promoting it.
Well, we did.
Right.
We promoted the heck out of it.
Why do you think that you had trouble with ticket sales? Because like I know, like not that I'm comparing you to, but like a Beetlejuice announces he's at a club, and he'll get a couple hundred people there. Why do you think you have trouble selling tickets? Are you asking too much?
No, the tickets. Because of it's just the regular.
Uh-oh. Eric
needs a spokesperson.
He's drowning right there. It's because see, holy shit, I gotta hear him spin. That was some.
It's definitely not for lack of interest. People want to see me.
I have never heard him spin like
Want
this.
to shake these hands, okay?
Tickets. Are you asking too much?
No, the tickets. Because of it's just the regular price ticket. So if I was there or if I wasn't there, the ticket would still be the same price for any one of the home game.
I'm worthless.
So how are you making money then?
Says
They
who?
just give me a little percentage of the people that come in to buy tickets solely or pretty much to meet me.
I know what went
and then
wrong.
attend the game.
I know what went wrong. Jim just wrote me a note. It was a WNBA game. I'm surprised anyone was there.
That's true. It was the Monarchs, right? So, Eric,
I mean, Sacramento is a boring ass town. You can convince me at the Kings game that he would have Howard Stern fans come meet him. That is men in Howard Stern's demo. It makes sense.
Right.
So yes, that makes a lot more sense. But would you buy? Like, how would you know? You would the amount of advertising they'd have to let you know to buy a ticket through Eric. As opposed, this is sort of pay to play, the old way they used to do bands in Hollywood.
Yeah, they were trying to get him to sell tickets for them.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, the whiskey would be like, you got a show Saturday night with a great band, Nonpoint. And you're like, yay. And they're like, sell these 1,000 tickets. You're like, what?
Here's a rhetorical question that I'm going to wonder for a very long time. If Johnny bought all 50 tickets and Eric makes a commission based on the amount of tickets sold, at any point did Eric consider giving the money back to Johnny that he earned?
Oh, no, I don't.
No, Electra, don't answer that. He said it was rhetorical.
Yeah, I'm going to say no, but we'll never
now
know.
he answered it. You can't see something's rhetorical
That's
and
my
have everyone on
thought.
the
I didn't.
board.
We
have
don't.
an answer.
Nobody knows the answer. I'm just saying. I don't believe so.
we have limited time on today's wrap-up show. I'm thrilled that you're here, genuinely. When you were in there...
This made me laugh. I'm sorry. This made me laugh. Eric should have been in Nightbreed.
He was one of those characters. Also, you want to see a thrilled John Hine? Check this out. He's thrilled.
Oh, yeah.
So, Eric, we have limited time on today's wrap-up show. I'm thrilled that you're here, genuinely.
I'm thrilled that you are here.
When you were in there, who were you most excited to see? You had Natalie from the Dixie Chicks. You had Diana DeGarmo, Kurt Angle, Kelly Clarkson, all those people. Which one really did it for you?
Remember who's in the room right now.
Oh, look at that sweet
Say Natalie
little
Maines.
smile.
Say Natalie Maines. Say Natalie
The
Maines.
Look at
whores.
Eric's smile. That's my
It's
Aaron Neville.
cute.
It is. It's a beautiful smile.
Seeing him in person and
definitely
on
will.
video, I feel like he does look like a child. So no wonder his parents still treat him like a child. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because he just
and
looks
it's
like
just
a little kid.
And a great deal of his decision making is childlike, and then a great deal is very perverted adult. That must be hard to deal with. No middle ground. You live in a society with poors and ultra rich. No middle class.
He's,
What's cool to
he's
me?
wearing a diaper and drinking from a bottle in 1 hour, and the next hour he's watching porn of big heavy naturals.
You, Natalie.
Thanks.
Kurt Angle was also cool. You got to keep in mind that until she walked through the door, I had no idea Diana was going to be a part of it. That when you guys sprung on me, so I didn't know that she was going to be a part of it. And
It's like someone's holding a fucking fake hands. You know those do you ever see that show where they had the tiny hands? Saturday Night Live, where she had like the tiny hands. They don't seem real to me. Okay, I'm just making a comment. You had a comment, Luigi. I heard you breathe almost into a comment.
No, I thought you were going a different direction. I was going to say something, but no, I'm good.
Okay, the hands don't look real to me.
definitely when she came through the door, I was kind of thrilled to see her because she's real cool. I got to meet her a couple other times prior to this and hang out with her a little bit. And
It looks like
it's
the
good to
palm
get
is
to-
on the outside. Every time light hits it just a little different way, it looks so
the
different.
fingers bend the wrong way almost. So it looks like the palm is on the wrong side.
Must be an interesting experience jerking off with that hand. I gotta say.
He does it inside out.
Now, both Howard and Kurt Angle were telling you this is your chance. This is the one time you should express how you truly feel about her, but you hesitated. Were you nervous? What was going on through your mind at that point?
Well, yeah, I was quite a bit nervous to kind of do it in that public forum of being on air with everybody.
I had seen High Pitch Eric's balls 8 minutes prior to that and was still in PTSD shock. That would have been my answer.
His balls were rubbed on my giant forehead.
There's the smell of Eric still in my nostril.
And are you glad with the way things turned out?
Yeah, I'm glad that it turned out the way it did.
How did it turn out?
Well, she didn't really say no, but she didn't really say yes to possibly going out to dinner one of the times that she's in California next.
She said
She
no.
didn't? I thought she said no.
No, I didn't hear a no, and I don't think Kurt Angle did or anyone else.
Yeah, I don't think you should. You should never hear a no, Eric.
What about Booker
Right.
T? Did Booker T hear a no? What is that, Mafia again? What is that, Mafia?
The Main Event Mafia, which Eric is now a part of, apparently.
Do you know what that...
Just that middle picture is me in college. Fuck off. But on the right, there's Big Willie. Big Willie Eric.
That is? Did you know what that was before today?
Sure, it's the posse with
You
Eric.
really?
Yeah. And on the left is the real Hackride, Nick Larson, my college buddy who's no longer with us.
Eric described it better than I could.
It's the bigger name guys in TNA. There's only 5 of them at the moment, but I guess the group might grow bigger, and they're trying to take over the TNA and the younger.
Was I lying or was I lying? Eric talking about TNA wrestling growing bigger, who they're gonna. This might be the most boring thing I've ever seen Eric talk about in my entire life.
I want you to notice something from the professionals in the room. They are asking him very pointed questions, very direct questions. Who? What? Yes, no. He cannot answer one single fucking thing directly. They're trying.
Nope. He is he would have made a good lawyer.
Younger guys that have only been in TNA and not any of the
I mean, Eric as a lawyer is a TV show. It writes itself.
other wrestling organizations are trying to stop them.
Now, Natalie, is your offer for a dinner date still on for Eric?
Possibly, yeah. Where are you taking me?
All
right, hold on. That's a very direct question. Where are you taking me? You're expecting to hear an answer about a restaurant. Let's see how he responds.
And then let's look at his cute little smile again.
Yeah. Where are you taking me?
I have no idea.
He has no idea. I have no idea where I'm taking you. But real quick here.
All right, that was actually not that crazy of an answer.
Donna G, 1999, dropping in just to say hello And good night, folks.
Thank
Donna
you.
G, it's always a pleasure. You're a ray of light in a dark room. Thank you so much to the great Donna G.
I feel so special. You came to say good night to us. Thank you, Donna G. You're a
Donna would
sweetheart.
tuck me in if I was there with her. She would say,
Don't
"Good
get
night,
dirty,
Luigi,"
Donna
and she'd kiss me on my forehead.
Tuck the blankets under you and just make
Yes,
it all cozy.
I wasn't making this sexual. I was being sweet. I was saying
Well-
she'd treat me like a very sweet child.
How dare you, Luigi?
pervert.
We speak your name, Donna G. And yes, a portion of that donation, Donna, goes to aid Eric's hands. So, the next Eric, not that Eric.
Although
unfortunately, but-
nothing can help those very mangled, twisted, gnarly, grotesque hands.
No,
Nothing.
your money goes to the knife that cuts those gross things off. Thank you, Donna. No, seriously, thank you.
My concern for Eric is that he's outgrowing Johnny Fratto. I think it's Johnny Fratto's fault that nobody shows up to these things.
You might be right.
Have
You might be right.
you thought about parting company, Eric, and sort of going your own way, especially after an appearance like today?
I
need a ride.
I know later I have an interview to do with his Mob Candy magazine. So, I got that.
See, I think Natalie's right. I think
Mob
she's right on the
Candy.
money.
Mob Candy magazine. You don't know Mob Candy magazine? You silly.
Yeah, I have a subscription.
Well, I've never
think-
heard of it.
I think that's actually the end of the video, so we'll head over here where you can see our
Mob Candy magazine.
Mhm.
Is that
Johnny
real?
had some ideas, man. Johnny was one of those dudes that every day there was like something new that was not going to work, but it just kept coming.
The idea guy, but he could never materialize.
Well, no, they'd
Ideas.
materialize,
Sort of.
and then they would just on to the next,
Yeah.
Oh, let's do a motorcycle company. Oh, let's do a liquor company. Oh, now we got this midget. It was a floating.
Don't
boat.
forget the spaghetti sauce.
Oh, spaghetti sauce. Forgot that
Yes.
one. Yep. Anything stereotypical Italian, cross that off the list. Johnny's got it. Take care. Mob Magazine. Johnny's got it taken care of.
I think that much like using the Ralph model, he needs to now ascend to a higher caliber celebrity to glom off of.
I think someone could make you more money. I think you're making him more money than he's making you. But
This talk is dangerous. She doesn't know what she's doing right now. Everyone focus. This is an inane conversation, and she is throwing a goddamn lit dynamite into Camp Eric.
What,
Yeah,
he's gonna
no,
fall
I
in love
agree.
with her now?
No, it was just a celebrity saying, "Hey, you don't need Johnny." Oh, yes. Well, that's very funny. But no.
That is funny. Natalie, will you be my manager?
Yes. You seem to have your pulse on things, Natalie.
He's calling her at 3 a.m. I need work, Natalie.
Well, okay, so now we've seen it from Natalie, and now imagine you're Johnny hearing this. Hearing all the work and effort that you put into this little fucking midget
Johnny's
just to
like-
be upended by this goddamn traitor of the nation of Dixie chick.
Johnny got all excited. Yeah, Natalie.
I'm free. No, but so as you can tell, the tension and that bomb has been thrown. It will come back.
I listen, Johnny Fratto, love ya.
See, right there. she does not love me.
Now, what about everybody else in the studio? It's the first time you've ever met. I know you saw Artie at a show of his, but you never met Howard or
Right.
Fred or Robin. What were your impressions of them today?
It was cool to get to meet them. I actually really didn't get to meet Fred. He stayed at
Nobody
his
really
post
meets
the
Fred.
whole time. I never shook hands with him or anything.
And it wouldn't be like Eric to hold that against Fred and bring it up later, right? I mean, Eric's just like, nah, he was busy probably running the show. I'll never mention it again. For people.
Sure.
It's called foreshadowing. It's called pre-promotion in the Howard Stern universe.
To be fair, Eric threatened to break all of Fred's fingers.
He did. Eric or Fred. It's really, I have it written in here. Eric on Eric crime that happens that we will witness.
Eric
but
on
yes.
Eric crime.
Thank you.
Like that.
Did anybody look any different, or did anybody seem any different when you met them in person as far as a personality?
No, not really. The only thing that really looked different
Robin
was, I guess,
Black.
because the camera angles on the Howard
Oh
TV.
my God! About this camera angle, the room being. That's so boring, Eric. You're so boring.
The room looked like it was in reverse.
Oh, I see.
Am I a lot better looking than you expected?
I guess.
Thank you.
Now, the last time I remember when Fred was during Steve's story, Fred did that 0.0 thing, and that's the most angry I think you've ever been on the show. You threatened to break all of Fred's fingers. Am I remembering that correctly?
Right.
Can you describe how you would do that?
I don't know, really.
Slowly and painfully.
See, now when you see him here, he's funnier.
So you've made peace.
Right.
Does anybody in the studios tick you off at this point? I know Artie gives you a lot of shit.
Right, he does give me quite a bit. He may be one of them, and Fred's still constantly playing this. Hounds doesn't help any.
Yeah, I felt bad for Eric when Kurt Angle said, say what you have to say to Diana, and there was this long pause, and then I just heard, quack, quack. It was sort of like, you're ruining the dude's moment.
You were so nervous, but you lit up. I think I saw you truly happy when Diana walked in.
Now, Eric, did you say yes knowing that, I'm sure in the back of my mind you
She said, you lit up. I was like, it's because he couldn't breathe.
Mm-hmm. If you think about it now, this is probably the most Eric's done in a day in his life up to this point. So probably little guy's getting a little tuckered, little sleepy, a little tired.
were thinking, no way Diana DeGarmo's going to walk in that door.
No.
So did you say yes to the...
He plays kickball, remember?
Oh, that's right. I play frisbee golf. It's called frolf.
real doll hoping that was going to happen, or were you just like, oh, what the hell, I'm going to go for it?
Yeah, I kind of didn't think that you guys actually had her here.
I think what this actually demonstrates is the power of Howard Stern, because my God, John Hine, you are not making... He's in the studio, and I am bored to tears. Howard makes him interesting. There's an art form to making Eric interesting. That's all I'm saying.
There's a team of people trying to make Eric interesting, and they're all failing. Right. But Howard was able to do it. Yes, I agree.
Pretty soon, though, we get a call from a guy that knows the formula. You want to take a guess?
Ralph?
Correct!
Who did you expect to walk through the door?
I did not know, actually.
And Natalie, you said his face just lit up when she came in the room.
Yes, people should watch it on Howard TV because you can see him on the inside just light up. He's giddy, and he can't look at her. And he could look at Kurt and touch his hand and talk to him look at him straight in the eye, but not Diana.
It was actually sort of an exciting moment. Like Fred and I looked at each other because Eric was so excited. It was sort of one of those moments.
Yeah.
Let's take some phone calls. Ralph Sorella, welcome to the wrap-up.
There he is! Ralph Sorella, a man that knows the formula, who Howard probably begged to call in, make this interesting. My God, Ralph, call in.
Show.
Hey,
now.
Hey, Ralph.
The hotline phone was not working, so I have some quick things if you'd like to talk about anything. First of all, Eric, you blew it with Diana. You had your moment. You asked her to dinner.
See, this is what we need. I feel like a fresh breath air is blown. A fresh of gay breath air is blown into this room right now.
That's not going to happen. You should have started off slow, like I did with Natalie. Work her into your evil web.
Yeah, what's going on with you two? You say, Howard talked about it during the news. You said you developed some kind of relationship.
Ralph banging Natalie Maines. God damn you, Ralph.
Was this when Ralph was living with Sam Simon?
Between Sam Simon, John Stamos, and just regular other random fucking celebrities, Ralph was a real, how he moved was different. Should have wrote a book.
He was a full-on con man.
Starfucker con man extraordinaire. A Jeffrey Epstein light with the fashion.
God, I forgot about Stamos. Am I wrong? Did he stay with Kimmel for a little while?
I don't remember the Kimmel one. I think
I might be making that up. But Sam Simon, he spent like a summer with Sam Simon, I think. God, what?
There's more we're not thinking of. He would leech on to Howard's friends or people that met through the show, and Howard was okay with Ralph
live
doing
with
that.
them.
Yeah, Kato Caitlin style, because he's a stylist. He really had no job.
It was weird, and for the longest time, I thought it was a work, but it turns out it really happened. But I think, and this is, I don't have anything to base this on, but I think it was the celebrities trying to get in good with Howard by doing favors for his friends. Just my opinion, because they had no reason to want to have a mooch living in their house. But whatever.
I would have a relationship with anyone here. I love this show.
Did Ralph come to your? Did Ralph come to your
That at least close to a stalker.
Right.
Did Ralph come to your Halloween party?
No.
But if he did, if he called you and said he wanted to come, but he needed
He was invited.
and he needed a place to crash, would you let him crash at the
I
house?
told him he could stay at my house.
Right.
But I wasn't paying. I think he was waiting for me to say, I'll pay for you to come out. I didn't do that.
Yeah, well, that's why you're not going to be my new BFF.
He's got all those Sam Simon points he could have flown on.
Eric, how do you feel about Ralph?
Oh, he gets on my nerves quite a bit.
Why? Don't you realize that I'm one of your biggest fans, and I just having fun with you?
Oh, yeah, but I like a lot of other people think that you call in way too much.
This is the guy who's on the phone every morning. Please.
Yeah.
Are you just jealous that Howard picks up with him faster?
Maybe a little.
I mean,
I love it that Eric always admits that he's jealous when he's jealous.
What? Wow, that was actually really surprising. That might be
he did it.
Natalie has a way with him getting him to answer questions.
Yeah, ladies will make men do weird things. So we know this story.
Ralph is probably a stipulation to you having dinner with us tonight. Would you be able to have dinner with me and Ralph?
I don't know about that.
Wait a second. What makes you think I want to have dinner with Eric?
Oh, please, you love it.
No. We'll have to wheel him around or something.
Okay, let me ask you this. Would you have dinner with Ralph if it was Ralph, you, and Diana DeGarmo?
That maybe.
See, so it's really about me. He doesn't like me. It's not Ralph.
No.
Eric's confused.
I did not even notice that you did not throw yourself into that.
Natalie, he's still under the delusion that he could bang her. He knows he's not going to bang you.
Eric, why didn't you
and I'm nicer than
I know.
Eric, why didn't you just ask for her email or her text or something? Why did you just make that clumsy grab for her boob? You know what I mean? Like, you got to start slow.
Because I can contact her through MySpace.
No, not MySpace. Every other stalker does that. You're a special stalker.
Yeah, you were looking for the stalker, huh?
DJ Electra a question.
Okay.
Let's say you met a little butterball turkey with crab claws in a wheelchair. I don't know. Let's just call him Eric. Yeah. And while you're patronizing him, he stumbles and puts the little crab claw on your boob. You'd probably be more forgiving than if it was a grown man, though, wouldn't you?
Probably.
Yeah.
I'd probably be like, oh, he just couldn't help himself. He had a twitch or something, I'd probably say something to
He can't help himself.
Yeah.
Look at him. Just curious.
It's really like non-prosecutable offense. He's a defense attorney's dream. You're gonna prosecute this little guy. He's big as a toaster. You're gonna prosecute him. So yeah, I don't.
He has no feeling in those fingers.
Eric should have been just grabbing. Eric should have had Donald Trump's attitude towards grab a pussy. I mean, just grab it. What are they gonna do? Sue me? God already sued me. Look at me.
Look how hooked those fingers are. The women might like it.
That would be my strategy if I were not devastatingly handsome.
Hotline.
Eric, would you like me to hang up on Ralph and move on?
But wait a second.
That would be nice.
All right, Eric requested it, and I'll do it. Bye, Ralph.
Hey, by the way, did anybody find that was a little bit sort of demeaning to Diana DeGarmo that we said to Eric, who would you like? And first it was Kelly Clarkson, then it was Catherine
Went down the idol list.
He was honest. You gotta love that about Eric.
She was like third choice.
Yeah,
now
she
the
was
other
last choice.
Because it was supposed to be someone that was a complete surprise to me, given the fact that I met Diana twice, and the other two I've never met even once. That's why I went with those two first.
I was waiting for you to guess Carrie Underwood. I figured that would have been...
Well, I met her twice also.
Oh, you're right. Now, the other half of this equation, of course, is that you've agreed now to have a real doll made of you. Do you regret that decision?
I agreed to the measurement part.
Yeah, we won't use it. We won't use those measurements for anything.
Yeah, no.
Got us on a technicality. He stut-joed us. Damn it.
But it's cool. It'll be funny. I think the guy hit it right in the head. It's an honor to have a real Dalmatian. It's not really like anybody will be, doing that to you.
Now, Gary, where does Natalie rank in terms of super fans? I mean, is it you guys debated? A whack packer
I'd
with
fucking
money
Eric
is
Grildahl.
like that's the only difference between being a whack.
Just to say you did, or what?
I mean, for the pictures, but yeah, and just to say I did.
Well, he's married. That makes a lot of sense. Just for the variation in the variety.
Casey,
New variety.
Casey, listen. You're going to tell me that if I had a full-sized Eric Real doll, you would not immediately grab your phone and take a picture of your dick in its mouth?
No. I'd put my cats on it. I'd make it wholesome.
That'd be the first thing I think of. Look, my dick's in Eric's mouth, and his little dead eyes staring out.
Oh my god!
People, not all cartoons are the same. Some of us were born perverted and needing a giant hole inside of us filled with the.
No, I'm looking to fill
genitals
the
of
giant
others.
holes. Hello.
Packer not being a whack packer. Where would you say Natalie ranks? Is Natalie a bigger fan than Eric
I go to cartoon church. Leave me alone.
the midget? Let's say.
I think so, because Natalie said something that I don't even think Eric can say. Natalie said on the Celebrity Superfan that she has not missed one show since we started at Sirius. Is that true, or did you embellish a little?
I mean, I think it's true, but we were on tour. There was probably a morning or two. But, because it's on satellite and I can listen anytime, I almost heard everything.
When you're on the road, you still have satellite with you, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
So she's a pretty big fan. Eric, have you ever missed a show?
Yeah, actually, I have.
Why?
What were you
hate
doing?
this show.
Because of different trips that I've been on.
I go on trips. I
Right.
listen.
Right, but you're on a beautiful tour bus.
Got my stiletto. Got my computer.
Right.
Eric, did you like Natalie on Celebrity Superfan?
Yeah, she was good.
It's Jillian Barbary that pissed you off, right?
Right, and Jimmy Kimmel.
And I pissed you off a little, too, but that's okay.
Yeah, but it's all right now.
Did he just say Kimball?
Mm-hmm.
Did he just
Right.
pull a Wendy and say Jimble Kimball?
Jimbo Kimball.
He said Jimmy, but he might have fucked up on the Kimball. But they all say right to each other. It's just a bunch
Yeah.
of people going right. When
done with him.
Baba Booey is listening to someone tell a story and he goes right in the middle of when they're talking, I want to punch him in the face because he ain't listening. He's saying right just to keep it moving. Right there, and someone should just stop and be like, "What did I just say?" And quiz him on it because he won't
I'll
get it.
bet. I would not be surprised if Howard does that to him.
Right?
Gary,
This
what
is-
did I just say?
Right? It's so fucking annoying.
Good. I blew him earlier. He's fine now.
Eric, you gotta admit that before the show, I don't know what you were doing, but you've gotten laid. You've met Natalie. You've met Diana DeGarmo. You've gone to a bunch of American Idol stuff, and you've got a little cottage industry of doing appearances. What's really the downside of the show? I mean, the show's really brought you a lot.
Well, yeah, but I guess pretty much
Full of
the
Jews.
downside is...
We got you on American Dreams as an acting part.
Well, right. The downside is that, my parents aren't completely happy with some of the stuff that has come out on air. And, I've had to catch the crap after from them.
See, that's where I really feel bad for you because because you are a grown-up, but it's almost like you're a child, like you're beholden to them. When you were saying this morning that your parents were mad you were getting laid, like, how do they expect you to get laid?
Well, see, right now in the situation we're in, I'm with my roommate living in a house owned by them. So we have to kind of toe the line and follow their rules because it's their owned house.
How do you generate income? Like, are you one of those SSI guys?
Their rules are no pussy. They wrote it down in the rule book.
Rule number 1,
So
nothing
rude.
below the waist ever in this house.
So rude.
You live above the waist, mister, over here.
You get SSI?
Yes, I get SSI.
But not enough to live the way you live right now.
Right.
Because your parents own the house and it's a nice house.
Right, and that's also why I came up with doing the JFSC.TV/ETA store.
Now, the guy that lives with you, I've never been able to figure out,
What
is he
shitbag parents?
a friend?
I God,
I would just say
dickheads.
they
Yeah,
were
no
in a
pleasure for our disabled kid.
Who
Fuck
can't
you.
get it on his own. Fuck
Yeah,
them.
that's
I don't know.
Guys
I don't know
wave
why
by.
I want to be angry.
Guys, everyone, wave bye to the possible interview with anyone from the family. That was
Fuck them.
I know, but people can evolve and change after. You've heard that they've had a change of heart of all this shit, and so they didn't know at the time. You just want your private little embarrassment to be hidden away at the lake house. What's so wrong with that?
The regret doesn't do him a lot of good now.
Right. He could have been a Kennedy, and they could have just lobotomized him and thrown him in a mental institution like the Kennedys do.
I think like any reasonable parent would have loved to know that this brought him happiness and he can't get it on his own. Just, leave him alone. Maybe you don't have to participate, but don't tell him he can't do it or you're going to punish him. Pieces of shit.
Electra, he's so silly. He's never been to a golf club where you have to sit across from people at tea where they make fun of your child for having sex as a turkey.
Oh yeah,
I'm not going to deal with that at the golf club. Are you kidding me? I pay a lot of money to sit there and not be mocked by other people.
You think his parents didn't make fun of him when he wasn't around?
No,
his parents were probably like, "Hey, hilarious, right? He's on top of a woman, and when he comes, his face is right inside of her belly button."
It's pillow talk, baby. We don't talk about that. We talk about that's
what a freak. You believe that came out of my wife's twat? Jesus. What's wrong with her?
Also, I guess the best argument you can make is why he is such a pervert is because he was so repressed. And that if he had been, less repressed, he might not be like in love with only porn stars and be in love with the Howard Stern show. And then we wouldn't have got him. So thank you to his parents for being religious and repressive to make Eric a horny bastard to search out and find the Howard Stern show. Thank you.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Or is he more of like a caretaker friend?
Oh, he's been a friend since junior high.
But he helps you with everything, right?
Right. Well, pretty much there are things that here and there that I do myself.
Right. And what's going to be the fallout from today? Like, did your parents say to you, if you go there, there'll be trouble? Or did you...
Man, Eric's death must have left a giant hole in Jan. If they had been there together that long, that's like he lost a brother,
Well, do you remember the craziness around Eric's death?
Yes.
Jan quit, and his last day was on a Friday, and Eric died the Saturday after he quit.
It broke Eric's heart. Jan leaving broke Eric's heart. You just get spoiler alert.
Yeah.
No,
you'll forget by the time we get there. We have 70.
Do you think when Eric was with the prostitutes, he had tiny little loads?
No, I think his loads were regular, and they were built up over decades. Because you save a little for not the bed. Like you have a bed load and you have a lady load, and they're different.
A lady load.
Yeah. You take like a percentage of your bed load each time.
No. I know exactly what you're referring to,
Don't
but
worry,
I've never
guys, we're
heard
not measuring the size of your loads.
I've never heard it called the lady. Well,
less about the lady load.
I've never heard it called the lady load. However, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Right, Luigi. I do say we do a load contest, but in order to make this official, because you could just
I'll send mine in the mail.
You know what? No, I'm saying we just do a live, me and you, and we just.
Oh, okay.
So no, only for legal protection purposes, not for anything weird.
We let the audience decide which one's larger.
No. What we do is behind the scenes, we see each other finish in real life, so we know that it's legal and proper. Nothing gross about it. Just two men watching each other finish and
having eye contact.
Right, and then seeing the finished product. And then, only then, will we bring up the scene and be like, audience, this is the finished product. Let's
pull it
out
out
on the scale. And then
mine's
pulls
already
back.
Mine's already out, and I'm done.
Mind me going here. They just wanted me to not reveal a whole.
We're gonna, then we'll mail them to Electra for what we'll call a smell test.
No,
and
thanks.
She'll smell our dairy.
No, thank you. I'll deny.
Smell our dairy.
Whole bunch.
Well, good.
Like, for instance, they don't want you talking about the threesome from last night?
Yeah. Well, that's why I couldn't let
I wash my sheets, silent shape, all the time. It makes it smoother.
I thought you just jizz into the sock anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, no jizz ends up. Sometimes a drop would end up there because my aim at the moment of climax is not always precise.
Oh my god.
I mean, but who's this? At the moment. I enjoy the moment. And then I go, I got it in my hand. Gross.
Two girls take, the control of saying, what happened last night instead of it
I'm like, Kitty, get away from my hand. Don't lick that.
coming out of my mouth.
Now,
Are your
Eric,
parents going to listen
I'm keeping
today,
eye
or do you
contact.
I know.
think
You
they're just going to read it on that website?
It's not that high. That's why I didn't look.
Maybe yours isn't.
They'll probably just read it because I don't think they have a serious account at all.
Do you think your parents would ever? I mean, the threat is there, but are they ever really going to put you out?
I hope not.
Shouldn't there be a little piece of them? I'm a parent myself, and I would be. I mean, I get why it's not the greatest thing and not necessarily what you would want your son to have to endure, but you seem happy, and aren't they? Don't they? They should just be happy for you that you've gotten laid and that you're living life.
Someone needs to ask her a very direct question. If your son looked like Eric...
Oh, that's the question? Okay,
the question would be, if your son looked
why
like
aren't
Eric...
you banging him?
well, that's true. Yeah, but she's making the comparison of her son and her being a mother. I'd be like, if your son looked like Eric, you'd buy him a prostitute, wouldn't you?
We call this a Billie Eilish moment now, where you say something really hypocritical, we call you on it, and then you run behind your hedge.
I have to say one thing. Okay, so you know how Luigi right there was just making that jerk-off hand? Did you see Blind Mike make the jerk-off hand during the show? How wide his hand was open? He must be girthy. He had that hand so wide open.
That is an interesting...
Thumbs weren't even touching?
Note.
Well, no fingers were touching.
Yeah, I've never seen anyone do the jerk-off motion and have to use a second hand.
Right? It was
nice.
Intense.
Okay, I mean... Should we call him girth heads now instead of gear heads? You're all here because he's a girthy man.
He's so girthy.
Mike Girthy?
Mike Girthy. Spread that around, people. Spread it around. Liberally.
Oh, maybe you never thought you would get to do, and now you do. I don't know. I can see, I'm hoping maybe it's just new to them, and they'll just learn to not read about it and know about it, but still love you as their son. That's what I would do.
But we've been down that road before, and it's true that we've had people who have had kids who have issues, and they said, okay, the show is goofing around a little bit, but it's allowed them to do things that they might not have ever gotten to do.
And it's kind of sad, too. I think parents, even though they're paying for you, I think that they're...
That's like bringing a bazooka to a knife fight. Thank you.
What does that even mean?
If you participated in our jizz off, we would have no shot. You drowned entire...
Well, isn't your goal to get the bigger goo?
Entire villages are drowned in her mess. Ours are just a little spots on, a cookie. It's just, I'll go back to my original comment. Bazooka, knife fight.
There has to, growing up, all of us have to mind our parents' rules because we're in their house. But I think at a certain age, that rule shouldn't apply. But if it does, may I say, get yourself a really good manager, and you could start making all of your own money with this real doll and with your appearances and with all sorts of stuff.
Now, the real doll thing that Luigi mentioned, a good question could be, if Eric had an OnlyFans, would you watch Electra?
No.
Okay, well, never mind on that.
Rick, some people
I found
were
a picture of his penis on my phone today, and I deleted it because I was like, "Why is that still on here?"
Don't delete that. That is a way to remember him by.
I had to delete it.
I'll send you another one.
Okay,
yes,
good. Yeah, I'm missing
imagine
it
if Eric, if had any sort of consciousness from whatever beautiful heavenly cloud he's on, to know that his penis still exists on a lady's phone with jugs like yours would brighten his day.
It might bring him back from the dead.
Yes.
Okay, fine. I'll add it back.
Yes, any ladies out there listening, email Luigi or find Luigi on X, and he will give you Eric's penis. He is in charge of Eric's penis. He is the man that's in charge.
Yes, and I've made it very clear I will not send it unsolicited.
That's right.
I need you to request it if you want it.
Not a Madonna situation.
Do
Madonna
not
said
say
if you have to ask, you don't want it. No, this is not that.
Don't send me a message in this chat and say, "Hey, send it to me," and expect it. I will need a DM saying, "Please send me Eric's penis."
Penis.
Doubting that you had sex with those two women that were in there today. Anything you'd like to say about that?
Well, if they doubt that, they're wrong. Because I did.
I think he had sex.
So there. So there. Thank you. That was my karmic impression of the night. Thank you. Please clap. Thank you.
I just don't know if I think he had an orgasm.
Get over it!
Because I think it's...
My favorite is so there. That is the most infantile response. I use it. I hadn't used it since 3rd grade. So there. But I love it. For things that don't mean so there. So it'd be like, today, Russia invaded an eastern part of Ukraine. There were many dead people. It's very sad. So there. It's like, wait, that doesn't
fucking twat.
Doesn't go there.
It's weird that he doesn't know how many orgasms he had.
Well, you gotta also take into consideration I'm kind of new to this whole thing.
Okay, this is amazing. Focus here. Everyone, Natalie pointed it out, and then everyone's like, yes. Eric, he's like, I can't count how many times I came. And they're like, how many times?
He
He's
didn't
like,
even know if he came.
He didn't know. He doesn't know what coming is.
I don't think so.
He doesn't. Listen.
So,
he just said, hey, guys, I'm new to this coming thing. He's fucking 30 almost.
I don't exactly know, when that happens.
Oh, my
What?
What?
I don't remember this at all.
That is the craziest thing Eric has ever said. If you think about that, listen, I just play along. It's happening, right? Oh yes, that feels amazing. What?
What a douche.
That is not. I love how your mouth moves when you do that.
Well, let's hold on a second.
You know it when you're rubbing on the bed, yeah.
Right.
Well,
you know when that happens, right?
Yeah, but it feels quite a bit different.
There's a feeling of euphoria that can't be,
how does it
that
feel?
Can't be missed.
In what way does it feel different?
Well, you got an actual real woman in bed with you instead of just off the bed.
But you feel that rush of a roller coaster.
There's a definitive finish to the move that Eric is missing.
Spinning my head around and taking my body over. You know what I'm talking about? Like there's you know what it feels like to finish, right?
Maybe it's different for Eric though. Like what is?
It's the moment you start thinking about the sandwich. Ah, look at it. Delta is barely left Texas, and congratulations for leaving that god-awful place with a bunch of monster hick inbred motherfuckers. Luigi.
Have a safe drive.
Where are you from again?
Didn't expect my friends to dox me, but all right.
You're from Louisiana. Good to know. It's a beautiful state.
Canada.
Go Tigers.
I'm from Saskatchewan.
Like, how do you feel when you finish?
Well, I guess a little bit of chills go up and down. When it happens.
Mm-hmm.
I have not had that experience. It's a shot. It's a bing. Ah.
So he's
Chills.
never had
an orgasm. That is my bet.
But he's saying it's different with ladies.
I think you could tell the difference.
Well, we're all counting on like there to be a product at the end. But if there's no product, that might get us into weird territory here.
That's possible.
Can you imagine a prostitute telling Eric, "Are you done yet?"
Yes, maybe. I had chills. Is that it? That's it, right?
I want to hear Eric like heaving and moaning.
All right. Eric OnlyFans back on the table. It's back on the table.
I have been able to tell a couple of times when it's happened, and although sometimes when I think it has happened, it actually hasn't, though.
What? What sort of wizardry is this? Sometimes when I think I come, I haven't.
His body is so compact that those balls are just squished in there, and they're not functioning properly.
You've seen that thing. That thing's got plenty of room. You know what's funny though is that like I remember one time Artie asked him something about jerking off, and he was talking about how like it's not easy for him to jerk off because he can't clean up the mess and get up and throw it away.
Oh yeah.
So we know that like
he can.
I mean, but I guess we don't know, but we didn't. But still, he seems to be aware. Is my point. He seems to be aware of the difference. Yes.
Not when he's with a woman. His eyes are too bugging out of his head. He can't see.
There's also a broader point here, a force for the trees moment, perhaps, where it seems like everything Eric does is for sex, and yet he doesn't know how to finish. So the reward benefit is this whole time we're like, Eric, at least he's got a working, functioning penis. He knows what orgasms feel like. That is why he's so invested in the big tits, the perversion game. That he doesn't know what it feels like. It makes it sort of psychotic that he wants this thing that he can't feel.
It's like the ultimate of edging is that he can't ever really finish. So
Eric the ultimate
he's just
edger. Eric the edger.
Waiting to edge and
edger the midget.
No, it's Eric the edger. The fucking actor and midget. Get him out of here. He's an edger. He's Eric the edger.
We can't use his new name right now. Eric the edger.
It's the thing that he obsesses over every second of the day.
Every waking moment.
But doesn't exactly know what it's like.
How does this... I love guns! I love guns! Where's the trigger? I have 100 of these. Where do you point the thing? It is... What?
That's amazing.
So that's what kind of threw me off.
Threw us off.
Oh, is there such a thing as a dry ejaculation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, do you have like a regular ejaculate?
What's up? Thank you.
Do you have a regular ejaculate?
Yeah, pretty sure of it.
Yeah. I mean, you might also be having...
How? Pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Do you have a waist? I think so. He's never certain about these things that are human. If you don't have them, you're dead.
Like a little bit premature
ejaculate. How big is your ruler? 13 inches.
13-inch ruler. He has a standard 13-inch ruler. Yeah.
Of course.
Did you... all right, I'm going to ask a personal question here, Casey. So he's talking about a ghost load. All right? So
not since I was 12.
Yeah, well, it's funny. I remember friends telling me they had ghost loads and they were asking me if they should call a doctor. Like when I was in high school, and I was like, man, I've never had a ghost load. I don't know.
I don't remember how many ghost loads, but I do remember that one day where this is fun to rub into, and then I go right to bed. And then this one day, oh, what is all this?
Yeah, I've never had a ghost load, but my point is, he's saying he has ghost loads, and the only thing that I know of that causes a ghost load is jerking off too much. So
an empty reservoir.
Exactly. So is he saying that he's been jerking off constantly, and that's what causes the ghost load?
I don't even think an empty reservoir is a thing, because haven't you ever gone twice? Done the
But I've never
your wife a little more.
But there's actually a thing.
There's still more.
There's actually a thing called retrograde ejaculation where the semen goes back up into the bladder instead of coming out through the penis.
But
so I
guess, but that sounds like a serious problem. like doesn't that mean like something's very wrong with you, and that like you would have like some sort of side effect from that?
I'll give you this.
There's semen in your urine.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right.
Every urine I have, there's semen in?
No. Just if you have retrograde ejaculation.
Here's a little hack for our men out there. Don't fall asleep with a condom on. I've told this story before. Swimmers get confused. They go upstream. And all of a sudden, it's get a little inflammation, a little bit painful for a few days. You impregnate your own dick.
It irritates your skin. Like, ew.
They're in there eating, looking for eggs, and it's your penis. So yes,
I don't think
do that.
Eat necessarily.
You slept with a condom on?
I was high on mushrooms. Leave me alone. It was college.
God.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah.
All right, we only have a few minutes left. I want to get to the phones. Let's start with Rick in Pittsburgh. Rick, you're on the wrap-up show.
Welcome, Beast Mode. You came in the right time.
Beast Mode.
Hey, what a fantastic show today.
This comment from Andrea saying, hold on, says, when you guys were younger and experiencing things, you didn't know what it was either. I think everybody kind of has a phase. I mean,
I didn't need to know what it was. It made me feel shivery.
And then you find something that just works for the moment, and you're like, wow, let's do that again, but you don't really know what it was.
Until glue comes out, and you're like, Mom!
What is Urjo
Eric,
holding in that
great
picture?
job today, buddy.
Goon maxing.
It's a dildo that's it's a clown dildo. I don't know.
Proud of yourself, man. It was so great to see you happy.
That's right. It was amazing to see Eric happy, and we are finally done with November 3rd, 2008. We did it, folks. The day Eric went to Sirius, and then John Hine bored us all to death with him. But Eric in the wrap-up studio with John Hine. It's all a bit awkward. Steve is a bit of a jerk in real life. Eric, well, that's his job, so I guess. Eric making another appearance at Arco Arena with the Maloofs. Gary and Eric start with a clean slate. Frado bought all the Monarch tickets. I think we knew that. It was for the arena staff. We didn't know that. Eric did not hear a no from Diana DeGarmo. How? Eric laughs. That was
Your
amazing.
Honor.
Yes. Is Eric outgrowing Johnny Frado? This will get Natalie in trouble just in a few minutes here. Ralph gets on Eric about the appearance. Eric is new to the male orgasm, the thing we just discussed. Chills go up and down, and he has some dry oatmeal coming out. That's what I call a dry orgasm. People, that was amazing. Dry oatmeal. All right, now let's get to some reaction of
Dry
Eric.
oatmeal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Has DJ Electra heard that?
Dry oatmeal? No, never heard
Dry oatmeal.
Dry oatmeal.
Oh, is that
hot water?
Is that what TK calls
thank
it?
you. Oh, thank you.
It was someone was recording him without his knowledge while he was eating before the show, and at some point he says dry oatmeal, and he says, "Can I have some hot water, please?" And they took those and they called a restaurant to order, and he's like, this guy's like, "Hey, what do you want to order?" He's like, "Dry oatmeal."
Don't give away our future cranky call. How dare you?
Can I have hot water, please?
I think we
hot
need
water.
to.
This guy just screams at him.
Luigi, we have a nurse here, and we have a medical question that might need to be answered stat. We might have a lady who's about to get pregnant. Go,
okay.
Electra.
Beast Mode wants to know, so if you have jizz in your piss, can you get her still preggo if you piss in her asking for a friend? I think the answer to that is no. I think the urine would probably kill the sperm, unfortunately. So
I'm going to need scientific evidence to ensure that is accurate.
Just thinking outside,
People, the more you know. I bet you didn't come onto the show tonight to learn from a bunch of cartoons that piss kills jizz.
I'm going to send you a piss jizz mixture, and you tell me.
All right, so now it's time to get some reaction. This is the next day after Eric visits.
Anyway, so, I was thinking about this yesterday. So Eric now is fucking those two broads from the Bunny Ranch. And now he's got some stank on him. He's like thinking, ladies, man, he likes what he's getting. Right. Diana DeGarmo walks in yesterday. He could, I don't think he was all that excited because now the thought of, it used to be, hey, I had all these romantic fantasies that Diana DeGarmo would fall in love with him, blah, blah, blah. Now he's getting pussy. His mind was on those two whores from the Bunny Ranch.
Yeah, Diana was now work.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to work.
Yeah, exactly.
See, Eric, now do you know what I'm talking about when I call American Idol gay? This is it.
How long do you think that's going to,
how long before the Bunny Ranch gets nauseous from him?
Right.
And can't put up with him?
Right.
I say they're going to carry on. Well, here's what's in it for the Bunny Ranch. As long as we talk about the Bunny Ranch, they love it. They just want us talking about them 24 hours.
So today you've already perpetuated a little bit longer.
Right. So this is good.
You got him late again.
What is this guy doing on the phone?
He's beating off, clearly.
I'm sorry.
He's wrestling with that one-eyed monster. Matt, what's up there, pal?
No, I'm sorry. I'm in my truck right now.
All right, go ahead, Matt. Ask you a question, then I can hang up. Go ahead.
Hey, I wanted to ask you, could you put that picture up on the website of you and Eric?
Yeah, sure. I approved one for yesterday's.
Okay. It wasn't on yesterday.
Should be on there now. Look on howardstern.com.
Hey, thanks, Howard.
All right, later. Thanks, Matt. So
How long is the Bunny Ranch?
So the Bunny Ranch is all hopped up right now.
Yeah.
Like this association with Eric is getting them, on our show. But you know as well as I do.
That's going to get old.
That's going to get old, and we're going to, burn out on talking about Eric getting laid.
And not only that, Eric is going to wear them out.
Exactly. He gets a sense of entitlement. Like, I should have a girl every day. And so he's going to make it go even quicker.
I mean, like they said, the texts.
Eric burns twice as hard, but half as long. Unfortunately, he's going to wear out that welcome, but he's going to burn through as many whores as he can before he does. Kudos, Eric.
Come every 15 minutes.
Give me a redhead.
Yeah, I need a redhead now.
It's going to be a Hormageddon.
He was a real man.
Hormageddon.
He's going to get, really on their nerves. Oh, yeah. You know how it goes with Eric.
Strawberry blonde, now.
Even me with Eric, it's like, Eric will call every day and it's funny, and then all of a sudden you go, I need a break from Eric.
Right, and look at Johnny Fratto. He loved Eric.
Right.
Eric wore him out.
Yeah, people loved the show yesterday with Eric.
Where the guy who filled... Oh, Piss Wife. Great name.
Hi, Piss Wife.
Where the guy who filled in for Casey on Mike TV show the other week. He's dead.
He's dead?
Yeah. It was just...
Does he mean Mike Girthy?
Penis was too large. Too much blood in the penis. That's it. He died from too much blood in the penis. That's it. Overblooding.
From retrograde, what'd you call it?
Retrograde.
He came all his blood. He came, but all his blood came out. It was horrible. What a mess.
Retrograde ejaculation.
Ugh. You ever seen the movie Antichrist with Willem Dafoe?
No.
That scene with the bloody ejaculation. I swear to God, I've never come so close to actually like fainting during a movie. That grossed me out so much. Ugh,
I
just
need
made
to
me
see
think
that.
about it.
I need to see that right when I finish. Like right the second I finish, I need to see that.
Why?
I've never turned a movie off because I was grossed out and about to get lightheaded and pass out. Oh, that
Except
scene
for that
got
one?
me so bad. And then there's the scene where the woman cuts her clit off and there's the close up of it.
All right, guys. So everyone, make sure you.
All right.
I have a mission for everyone. Go on and find wherever these videos are and send them to Luigi every day.
You've never seen Antichrist? You've never seen that movie with Willem Dafoe?
I
have not. I have heard of it.
But I don't like scary movies.
It's not. That's the thing. It's not a scary movie. It is a grotesque movie with a very dramatic plot. I don't know how to describe it. It's the only movie that literally made me almost vomit.
My friend Nancy cut her clit off once.
On purpose?
On accident.
How's that happen?
How does that happen?
Well, she had been married for a long time and didn't realize that Brazilian waxes were a thing. She didn't realize that bushes were out. So she figured that out after she got divorced, and she was like, oh shit, I gotta cut this bush. She went a little aggressive.
You can shave your clit off?
She cut it off with the kitchen scissors, yeah.
Oh, kitchen scissors.
Cut it off or like nicked it?
Part of it was on the scissors. I saw it. She called me. She's like, get over here.
And somewhere in Africa, men danced. Heyo. Get it? Because they cut vaginas off over there.
No, they sew them shut, I thought.
You can't sew it shut. Your pee's in there.
Well, they sew most of it shut.
Put a little straw out. She's a straw lady.
Yeah, there's a lot of problems with that.
Well, you ain't sewing that shut. You still, listen, I know how this world works. It's a man's world. We ain't showing no vagina shut. We need access. We may rob you of the pleasure. Yes, but not us. Not us.
That's true.
He didn't disappoint.
He was great. He was great yesterday.
And then he was on the wrap-up show, too.
Was he?
Yeah, he was on the whole wrap-up show with Natalie, and it was great. Let's see, I'll give you some... Yeah, here's a couple of... Howard's the man. Christmas definitely came early this morning. Feel free to charge me $30 a month after this morning show. Love you guys. Oh, don't say that too loud. Mel will do it. Mel wants this guy's name.
Get on that.
$30 a month? Okay. That sounds reasonable. All I could think about this entire weekend was Eric the Midget. Today's show.
Now I just can't think of anything but a little piece of clit on the floor.
Me too. I was sitting here thinking, like, you didn't try to sew it back on. You didn't.
Elmer's, come on.
Yeah. I was like, do you want me to save this? We did. We saved it. Put it on ice. Took her to the ER.
Did you go to the hospital? Did you put it like in a little? Put it like in a little
tip
snack
of a
bag?
thumb?
We went to the hospital and they couldn't reattach it.
They couldn't find it. That would have been the best joke. We reached in the bag and it was gone because it never existed in the first place.
It was not a disappointment. Eric delivered. Gary, kudos for getting Diana on the show. Best show of the year for 2008.
She was very cute, by the way.
Yeah, she was cute. I'm rolling over in laughter today. The midget is something else. Here's another one. I'm dying in my office. This is the best. The show's the greatest show ever. Don't ever end the insanity. Oh,
the
no.
best line was, will you take Eric's name, the midget?
Yeah.
Diana the midget.
Diana the midget, but she's not a midget. She can't.
Italian women have to take Italian names.
Howard Monday show fucking rocked. When you guys had Eric the midget on, I was laughing so hard that I almost crashed the fuel truck I was driving. Ooh. The show never fails to make me laugh, and I don't know what I'd do without hearing you guys every.
We said it many times, Luigi. If you haven't almost injured yourself laughing from a Howard Stern show, I did on a bicycle once. I almost fell off the bike into traffic because Artie was laughing at a Blue Iris thing. Then you're not a real fan. You're not a real fan. If you haven't been put in danger from laughing hard, you're not a real Howard Stern fan.
I used to go to the gym early in the morning, and
that's not the joke.
This was a while back. It was back when I had energy and youth, and I would listen to the show, and sometimes I would like start laughing.
That was the worst in public places like that.
With weights in my hand and be like, and like start coughing. Yeah.
That's hilarious. I can only imagine. How embarrassing.
Every day. Keep up the great work.
The fuel truck. Oh.
There was a negative comment, though. But I'm telling you, they were all positive except for this one guy. The Eric the Midget segment sucked. All the hype. What a waste of time. Too many guests, not enough Eric. Listeners wanted to hear Eric interviewed. Oh, trust me. You put on too
Signed Ralph.
much Eric, you'd be tuning out. Eric doesn't have a lot of answers. I heard him on the wrap-up show. It was like paint drying when he was on.
See? Even Howard heard that fucking thing that we just listened to. Was like, oh
like
my
paint
god.
drying.
You gotta pepper Eric with a lot of guests.
You have to accessorize.
Yeah.
Basically, they're saying Eric is soy, and it's all about the dressing. It's about how you cook Eric. Because Eric on his own, bleh.
I'm going to step in here and disagree with you, sir. I'm going to disagree with you. Go ahead. What else you got?
Also today, Johnny Fratto firing back at Natalie Maines after the Dixie Chick told Eric the Midget
told you it was coming.
He needed a new manager. Johnny Fratto denying he's ever made a nickel off Eric the Midget. Johnny declaring if Natalie Maines is so concerned about Eric, she should take care of the miserable midget.
Please. You got a point.
They have given Johnny a way out, like you said. And that is the reaction day after Eric was there. Eric has stank on him. Howard predicts the Bunny Ranch will tire of Eric and his antics sooner rather than later. Eric burns twice as hard through the horse. People love the show with Eric. Johnny mad at Natalie Maines. And we're going to continue that on this next call, which is 2 days later. Eric finally makes it back home. And he calls in. So now we're going to get Eric's thoughts on things in what we call jet lag. Jet lag.
My mind started racing about trying to take the clit to the hospital, and I started thinking of like the Three Stooges taking a clit to the hospital, and they suddenly walk in on a dinner, and it gets dropped into a bowl full of capers, and it gets lost. And they can't find it. And they're
next thing you know, you're eating your wife out, and you're like, "Is that cod? What is that smelling?"
It's like, yuck, 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 and then drop it into a bowl full of capers, and it's like, oh no, what's going on?
Keep listening to fucking Hackride.
Go to tiphackride.com and give until it hurts.
Oh, that's what she said.
Giving a special shout out to Hackride Studios.